Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome if you're new, welcome if you're a returning subscriber. My name is Chitra Moon. Today we're going to look into his hidden feelings. You got 4 beautiful images in front of you. Go with the one that you feel the most gravitated towards. If you do feel like choosing more than one, you can totally do so. I'm going to give you 5 seconds to choose, starting now. Okay, so if you were attracted to image 1, before we get into your reading, a couple of things to note. I am currently getting over a bit of a sore throat, so don't mind my voice. It might be a little crackly, but I'm trying my best. I'm going to try my best as well. If you'd like to connect with me on any other platform, check the links in the description box. They will be all there for you. As well as if you'd like to book a private reading, the link will be there. If there's anything that you like about this reading, please don't hesitate to give it a thumbs up. It does help me, it helps the algorithm, but it mainly helps me to gauge to see as a reader what you guys want to see more of from me. Please listen to the message in its entirety so that you do not miss out on a message for you. Remember, this is a reading for thousands of people. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, so let's get into this person's hidden thoughts and feelings. So I'm going to be pulling from 3 decks, so just bear with me. But I'm going to pull from this deck first so I can tap into his hidden thoughts and feelings. Let's channel pile 1's people, person, what their hidden feelings are towards them. Let's bring them up to the surface. And bring them forth in a very clear and direct way so that I, as the interpreter, can interpret them to my viewers. Let's look at your person's hidden feelings. Okay. This is a lot. Give me more with the Temperance and give me more with the Wheel. Your person's not doing very well. You may be shocked to hear that, okay? I wouldn't trust anything you're seeing with this person. This person is a facade, okay? They are a facade in itself, and they're doing a really good job at hiding whatever they are feeling. I will tell you this person is very, very taken aback by the unexpectedness of their feelings for you, how they met you, what they feel towards you, and also if this is a person from your past, they're quite caught off guard by the unexpectedness of the emotion they feel. Also, there's something about timing here. Like, why is this still happening? Why is this still happening? I should be over this. You know, I feel like with the 8 of Cups, for some of you, your person straight up walked away from you. Or honestly, just, I don't know, got cold feet. There's a moving away from. Okay, there you are. Feeling like maybe you were kind of greater than them, bigger than them, on a pedestal of some sorts. I don't know what this is. And if this person did intentionally hurt you, that all still factors in, because sometimes people, unfortunately, when they feel like someone is greater than them, or maybe you are just too good to be true, or it's like, what do you see in me? They can sabotage it. They can, okay? If this was a taboo relationship where, you know, it's a bit dangerous to tread the line or walk the line of this, you know, engaging in this or making this happen, this would also apply. But these cards, I'm sorry, your person is not over you, okay? Their hidden thoughts and feelings, they suppress a lot. They are very vulnerable, okay, with the Star. This could happen in the background with it sitting on top of the Hermit. But with the Star, you better believe this person is very vulnerable regarding you, okay? This person feels like their emotions also sometimes overtake them. It's something that is very difficult for them to understand, but it's a transformation in itself. And with the Death card, if I'm feeling like this towards you, or I have these feelings about you, I would feel like with the Death card, this would be overtaking me so much so that I would feel like I am being transformed, okay? Because maybe some of the people you have chosen this for have never felt these, you know, unexpected feelings or the depth of these types of feelings. Maybe they want to forget you. Maybe they feel like you just don't go away. Could be something along those lines. Because the Death card is very extreme. So if I'm overcome with emotion, or if I feel like I can't shake this, or if I feel pain regarding this, and it doesn't go away, because I feel like your person might be, or might have been before you, very good at suppressing or acting like they could be in control of everything, but it's just whatever took place between the two of you, it was way too deep, okay? So much so that they can't shake it, and it will not be shaked with the Death card. So again, if this is a person from your past, sorry about that. So again, I feel like there's something regarding feelings which don't go away. They don't subside. But I feel like your person works really hard at this brave face with the Queen of Pentacles, or putting on some sort of, I don't know, facade with the Queen of Pentacles. Like there's a calmness or something along the lines of having it all together. You know, because the Queen of Pentacles is that calm energy. It's that practical, down to earth energy. But really, your person underneath is like, it's like a boiling hot water. Like it's just a pot of boiling hot water. So you will have to apply this to whoever this is that you're asking about, but it can really be applied to anybody. Now, I will tell you as well too, if this is somebody like an ex, they think a lot about what has transpired between the two of you. And although it might be painful, maybe this person has hurt you, or they know or feel like you hurt them, they're willing to give it another go. They would be willing to. Because again, it doesn't go away. There's a common theme with this pile of something not going away. And with the Star card, I will tell you, this person feels extremely vulnerable about their feelings, what has went down, or the connection between the two of you. Now, with the Eight of Cups, if this person has walked away, they could have felt like there was nothing they could do about this, or there was nothing left to do about this connection. Maybe they felt like there was something that was, you know, an aspect that was needed of them to pursue this, but they didn't kind of, I feel like maybe feel like at that point in time they were up to it, or they were capable of it, so they chose to walk away. Other hidden feelings? I feel like, again, there's this bouts of depression that come. They've lost you, they've lost this, or if they're still with you, they're losing you, okay? I feel like the tide is turning with the Wheel of Fortune, and there's something here that feels maybe even for them out of their control. There's another third energy here, and they're very aware of it. Now, let's kind of get into these cards so I can see what more is kind of happening within them as far as their feelings. Okay, so We Will Be Together Soon has come out. Let's grab 3 more. What is this person feeling currently towards group 1? What are their hidden thoughts and feelings? It's time for me to heal now. Okay, the person is like not doing well regarding this relationship. Maybe you sent them away. So as I was saying, maybe you've sent them away. Maybe they're, aware that they cannot come near you. Maybe they also feel intuitively, because there is the Hermit here with the healing energy of the Hermit, that they need to be away from you to heal from you. Maybe they can't do this anymore. I don't know. Some of you, your person has walked away, or felt like they just cannot do this anymore because they're so over consumed with emotions regarding you. It's too much, so I choose to walk away. So maybe, just maybe, they have to stay away to heal from you. Being around you makes it worse. I don't know. For some of you, that might resonate. Give me one more. One more. Their hidden thoughts and feelings for group 1. I knew exactly what I was doing. So if you ever wonder about their actions, whatever actions they may have taken from you, taken with you, they were in complete control, okay? So they want you to know that, because we're deep diving on their hidden thoughts and feelings, right? That there's nothing random about the way this went down. If they're choosing to stay away from you. Also, if there's those of you who are being ghosted, they're doing this as a willing participant. They are aware of this. They want to do this. Again, I'm getting this common feeling like I just need to get away. I need to get away. Because again, when someone is so overconsumed with what has went down in this relationship, or how they feel towards you, or if it's just something so strong that they've never felt before, some will choose to run. Some will choose to walk away. Some will feel like it's better just to kind of go away and get some time alone. I'm telling you, your person is reeling. I don't care what they look like on social media. I don't care what they're doing. This person is just, I don't know, scared of how they feel about you. It scares them. Can we get some messages from this person regarding their hidden feelings? Fights, arguments, and conflict. I can see myself with you for the long term. Soulmates. Okay, your person is very scared of like fighting with you. Either you guys have fought before and it freaked them out because maybe they're just a very naturally peaceful, calm person, or they don't like to fight with you. Or some feel like because of the intensity of this relationship, they wouldn't want to fight with you. Or they think that there would be a lot of problems. So maybe this is why they stay away. I don't know. I know for me, when I met my connection, that felt very strong. Because we were triggering the SHIT out of each other all the time, I was like, this is a relationship that would be doomed, you know? And I'm a naturally peaceful person. I don't want to fight. So I was like, I don't know that I want to even like, you know, that, or maybe I kind of felt like that would, like what it would be like, okay? So I'm kind of resonating with that, like in my own life. Understanding like where this person's coming from. Or again, for some of you, they're terrified of the fights. It's just too painful for them. So maybe this is why they choose to stay away. And your fights may not be like, don't go to the nines with that. It might not be like, you know, fist fighting or really brutal name calling. It could just be maybe like, you know, awkward encounters, getting mad over small things, but it could definitely be the other side too. They can see themselves with you for the long term. Again, there's a lot of feelings here. You wouldn't feel this way about somebody unless you felt like they were your person. There's aspects of you that they feel are their person because there's a soulmate here. Soulmate is here. So they're aware, again, with that star card, the depth of this connection. It's not an everyday casual encounter. They are aware of that. If you've been wondering if they've noticed that the two of you are different compared to whatever you've experienced before, they are aware. Whether they'll tell you that or not, I can't tell you that, okay? I don't know. But they feel it. They know this is different. They know there's something, maybe even to some degree, to be learned between the two of you. But the fact that they can't shake the connection, that would also tell them that this was different. Okay, so that's a given. But I feel like as an overall, with this pile, I want to stay away. I want to stay away because this is just too intense. I haven't made any or come to any conclusions about what to do about this. I feel like I'm in a state of fight or flight. I don't know how to handle something like this. Or if this is like that there's literally been trauma or pain between the two of you, I'm scared of this, okay? So this was your reading, pile one. Let me know what you thought. If you liked it, give it a like. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. Hi, pile two. Okay, before we get into your reading, a couple things to note. If you'd like to book a private reading with me or connect with me on any other platform, check the links in the description box. They will be there for you. Please also understand that this is a reading for thousands. Not everything I say within this one pile is going to resonate with just you watching. So make sure you listen to the reading in its entirety so that you don't miss out on a message for you. But please also understand that it is for many. It's not a private reading. It's a public reading, general. So always take what resonates and leave the rest. Also, too, guys, you know, I'm a reader. I read from the fifth dimension, okay? Don't have any sort of expectation, any sort of intention. Anything and everything can come through. So just be very open as well. If there's anything that you like about the reading, please don't hesitate to give it a like, give it a thumbs up. It helps the algorithm, it helps me. But it mainly helps me as a reader to gauge to see what you guys want to see more of from me. Okay, so let's get into your reading. Let's channel your person's hidden thoughts and feelings, okay? So we're going to bring forth the messages you need to hear at this time regarding your person. Not the messages you want to hear, the messages you need to hear. And we're going to bring forth these messages in a very clear and direct way so that I, as the interpreter, can interpret them to you. So make it very clear, Spirit. Bring forth this person's hidden feelings at this moment for group 2. What are their hidden feelings? Okay. Give me more on the Five of Swords. Listen, I feel like there's so much coming at me, and this is why I'm saying just hold on, hold on. We are going to be drawing from other decks as well. But at first glance, your person is up in arms about this connection. Sorry. We have the connection on the bottom. They feel it, okay? They feel whatever you feel. They feel touched. They feel inspired. They feel connected. Six of Cups is not a meeting that is dull in any sense of the word, okay? So when they met you, they felt everything. They do feel close to you. They feel connected. They feel also too like whatever this love is between the two of you, it's very pure. It's very pure. It's sweet in nature, and it makes them actually feel very young. So this Six of Cups energy is very childlike type energy, but it can make people feel like young love, you know, that love that, you know, comes like, you know, when you're just kind of developing and you're just experiencing love for the first time. There's a freshness to this, okay? But then I have these 6 cards that point to so much conflict, so much conflict. This person is plagued and up in arms about, you know, this connection. There's something dangerous or taboo, or I don't know. I've got like my idealisms. In the way I've got, you know, with the Hierophant, maybe I feel judged by this connection. I feel conflicted. So if I'm your person, even though I feel all what I feel with the Six of Cups, I am also torn because that Hierophant is just, it blocks this connection. So guys, you'll have to like apply this to how it fits with your scenario. I don't know if it's that you're married. I don't know if it's that they're married. I don't know if there's an age situation here. Even sometimes I'm going to go there. People feel like, how would this person fit into my world? Your person actually in their mind really does consider that other aspect of like, how would this look, you know? And it's sad, you know. I don't know that I feel like here I'm talking about like a person who's completely moved into 5D or has, you know, left the matrix behind. Sorry, I'm just getting over a sore throat. I don't know that I'm feeling like somebody who is completely out of the matrix, because if they were, then they wouldn't be considering any of this, okay? I feel like here they also feel like they don't trust this connection. I don't trust this connection, and I feel like it's toxic. We've got so much fives here. Your person just, and it could be even the way that this thing happened. It was so startling and life-changing. And because it didn't come in a way that was like calm or smooth, I also am just way too rattled by the change, or this person coming in that's caused all this change in my life. And it could just be my emotions, how I think, how I feel. I can't maybe get them out of my head, that I don't trust it. Your person feels like it's just too much. This is too much work. And maybe a lot of the work has to do with themselves. You know, it's not even about the two of you. Maybe it's like, yo, you got to change. Like, I came in to kind of change, you know, the dynamic of your life. So maybe you're meeting up again to kind of like tip the boat, like rock the boat, you know, to really just, you know, put somebody into kind of like moving into the next step of, you know, ascension, you know, like really rocking the boat of everything that they ever knew, because that Hierophant's again there. Okay. So I don't know. This is a love that is worth fighting for, but you have to fight for it. This is a love that you have to fight for. This person is aware of that, but whether they take the actions or not, I got Hangman and Two of Pentacles. So I'm still tossing up stuff in the air. I'm making like mental notes of pros and cons, and I just don't know if this is worth it, you know? There are aspects of this connection that this person feels like, it doesn't make me feel good as a person. So again, what is it? I don't know exactly. This is a general reading, but it could be like, again, those taboo type things. Maybe you are very young. Maybe you are a lot older than them. Maybe this would just be way too much work. Maybe I would have to kind of like change my whole life, and I'm not ready for that. There's just something here about fighting change, and the person doesn't, you know, they're not like happily ready to do that. And if this is a boyfriend or like a girlfriend or a husband, it's all the same thing, because there could be, I feel like, a step that needs to be taken. And I don't know if the person's ready. So if you are looking for commitment, and maybe that Hierophant is symbolic for, you know, what you want out of your person, or you want movement, or you want something like a union, a more solidified union, this person is not in that space. And they feel sometimes it's overwhelming, just like kind of what you want, or what even they are aware that needs to happen. Some people are aware, like, you know, I've been with this person a long time. I should probably make a commitment. You know, I should probably make like solidify this, or become that person that this person really needs me to become, not just for myself, but for the person I love. But again, I feel like I'm fighting this, you know, I'm fighting whatever this is. So if this is just like a connection that you have with somebody and you're not even with them, it's going to apply to all these different categories. And again, if this is your husband, or if this is like, you know, a partner, a boyfriend, and, you know, if this is your husband and it's that you want children, maybe that's what that is, you know. But I feel like they're up in arms. That's the wording I got when I kind of just looked at the spread. I'm up in arms about this whole thing. And I'm going to tell you, if your person's staying away from you, it's probably a good thing, just because I feel like, you know, it wouldn't be a good like relationship. Because when this person is having this much inner turmoil, they could cause a lot of havoc to the other person, because again, they won't be showing up like how the person needs them to show up. But also too, if like you are by any chance with this person and they're just acting, you know, maybe they're doing stupid things or they have stupid ways, That's what's responsible for this, okay? It's just how they feel inside. There's just so much inner turmoil. And I feel like if you are with this person, I'm going to let you know something. I mean, nothing's ever written in stone with these readings, but I feel like your person is literally thinking about walking away, okay? Now, if your person did walk away very quickly from you or did not entertain this, this also applies. I just feel very scared. I feel like I'm also not feeling like this is worth the risk. And I know it can sound very hurtful, but I'm reading what I see. What's underneath this card? You're really, you know, with the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like you also, this person's aware that you have a particular set of standards. And it's not bad. It's not a judgmental thing. It's not like societal. It's just like, you know, they know they got to come correct, you know, and they're in the process of trying to do that. But with all these fluctuating cards, I feel like they battle a lot inwardly. And even if this is your crush and you're like, what is up with this person? Why are they not coming towards me? It's because they're like really taking, again, mental notes on how to kind of like delegate this. You know, they know all the ball is in their court, but it's like, as far as making a decision on how to entertain this, I don't know if they're willing to take the risk because it requires too much of them. And they know they would have to change to some degree because you're the Queen of Pentacles. So, you know, you've got a particular, you know, again, bravado, energy, you know, you're just not something that they've messed with before or been with before, or maybe you're requiring, again, a particular amount of responsibility, a commitment. And it's just, I don't know, because Queen of Pentacles, she's not like demanding, but she will have her standards. And when she wants something, especially with the Pentacle energy, you know, of a commitment or a loyalty or like just to act right, be right, you better believe just in her energy, she's going to like portray that outward to whoever she's doing that to. And that person will catch the vibes. Like they'll know, okay, you got to act right around me. Let's get some cards from this deck. Let's draw two from this deck and we'll draw two from the other one. Can we get like a message from this person on how they're feeling right now? What they're not saying, but how they're feeling towards pile two? I can see myself with you for the long term. Finances are a problem. Okay, we have I am not ready on the bottom. Okay, that person is definitely not ready, but I feel like here they focus. It's kind of funny that finances are a problem. That card came out because I do feel like whatever the issue is, it has a lot to do with like, with that Hierophant, like society, you know, they see what this is. They see like the beauty in this connection, like you're beautiful. Whatever vibrationally they felt between the two of you was like heightened. You're sweet. You're like perfect. But there's all this excess stuff on the outside that just, I feel like it messes with them. But if they were to stop and just say, okay, you know what? Like, I'm going to be brave. I'm going to go forward with this. I'm going to release all this other stuff and just let it go. And you know, this could be very successful, I feel like. And again, it's anybody who's watching. I don't care if this is your boyfriend, okay? You may have things you don't like about this person, you know, things they need to change, and they're fighting it. They're stagnating on it. They're taking too long. And the other thing too here is I feel like also this person might feel also too that time is running out and that they are going to lose you, you know? I'm going to say another thing too that's coming through in remote viewing. They've got toxic traits that they don't want you to see. This person is actually also hiding. Kind of funny that we're talking about hidden feelings, but there's an aspect of this person that has a hidden personality. I don't know if they've shown it to you completely, but this person knows deep down they're not proud of it, but they also don't want you to see it. So maybe they're sabotaging this as well because they don't want you to see that side of them, okay? Maybe they don't. Okay, look what just came out. I hid who I really am from you. They hide a lot. So something tells me the person here that we're inquiring about really has to do a deep detox on who they are before they can step towards you. And this person may be fighting it, okay? I'm not saying that if you called this person up and said, listen, I listened to this reading, they said this is about you, that they're going to openly admit it. But deep down, I promise you, this is how that person feels. You know, they're not ready to say goodbye to the old person that they are. They're not ready. They're not ready for all of this change, okay? You invoke that in them, you know? You've kind of like, you're that prize, you know? You made them kind of step up to the baseball plate or the plate and say like, oh, wow, we've got a prize here. You know, do you want it? Okay, well, then you're going to have to do some, you know, a soul searching, okay? Because this type of love or this type of connection, it's not going to come like before with all those lower vibrational connections where you could just do whatever you want. You know, it was just like toxic itself. You know, this is different. Like you who's watching, you're different, and it requires them to be different. Let's get another card, one more card from this person on their hidden feelings. I am not available. Okay, that doesn't mean that, okay, on the bottom was my life is not together as it seems. This person could be a fake, very fake, okay? But the I am not available does not mean that they have somebody. It doesn't have to be. It could also mean that they're just literally not available. Like there's just a block. So if you have been clicking, if you did click on this reading for, you know, whoever your person may be, and you feel like, yeah, that makes sense. There is a huge block. This person is just, you know, not choosing to participate or, you know, move forward. I don't feel an energy of moving forward. I don't feel like, you know, this person's willing. That's what's coming through. They don't want to partake in this because to partake in this, they would have to go through a huge detox to get to the good part. And something tells me they want you very easily, and they just want to stay stagnant or the same. But the universe is like, no, this is a 6 of Cups, okay? This is a prize. This is, you know, sweet, real sweet love, you know, it's just, it's pure, it's innocent. This is not like something else you've probably experienced. You're going to have to change if you want it. So this is a mixed bag. There was a lot that came through. I could probably talk for a lot longer, but I got to be fair to the other piles because I actually didn't spend this much time on pile 1. But I'm going to end it here. If you liked it, if it resonated, please give me a like, comment. I want to hear your feedback. I love to read your comments, okay? I wish you all the best, guys. Take care. Hello, pile 3. Okay, so before we get into your reading, a couple things to note. If you'd like to book a private reading with me or connect with me on any other platform, check the link in the description box. They will all be there for you. If there's anything that you like about this reading, don't hesitate to give it a like, comment. I love reading your comments. As well as understand that this is going to be a reading for thousands of people. So not everything I mention within this one spread or one pile will resonate with just you. Please keep an open mind as well. I am a reader who reads from the 5th dimension, so don't have any type of intentions or expectations. Just be very open, and also make sure to listen to the reading in its entirety, okay? Because you don't want to miss out on a message for you. So let's channel your person. Let's channel your person. Let's give the cards a good shuffle. Let us bring forth the messages that pile 3 needs to hear regarding their person. Not the messages they want to hear, the messages they need to hear. And bring them forth in a very clear and direct way so that I, as the interpreter, can interpret them to them. Now I'm just going to leave. We're going to also be pulling cards from these 2 decks as well. But let's just get our 6-card spread out. We're channeling this person's hidden feelings. What are their hidden feelings? Hidden feelings. Ooh, okay. Give me more on that Tower. Give me more on that Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Wow, pile 3. Wow. Okay, listen. I feel like here, if you have clicked on this reading, you're probably dealing with a person who has not really made any sort of advancement towards you. You're probably quite confused. That's why you're probably even clicking on this reading. But with this particular spread, you're very confused. I feel like your person's also very unreadable. And that could be also why you're trying to, like, you know, find a video to see if you can find out what's going on with them. Because you see with the Two of Swords, that's a stalemate card, you know, where, oh God, this person's overthinking everything. Your person is not doing anything about anything. They're not doing nothing. They don't, to be fair, with the Two of Swords, have the information or have the clarity to even move. So with the Two of Swords, you've got two different paths, okay? But because this girl's blindfold is on, she doesn't even have clarity to even know which way to move, okay? She's also, I feel like, trying her best to kind of, with the moon there in the background, use her intuition. And I feel like your person's actually trying their best to do that. That may be very shocking for you to hear, but I feel like your person has never used their intuition before. You may have provoked intuition out of them or the beginning stages of it. And this is also what's leading to confusion. I feel like meeting you was just very unexpected. You know, we've got the Wheel of Fortune sitting under a tower. Like, this meeting was just too awkward. There's something awkward about it. It's just, I feel like I'm caught off guard. I don't like that I'm caught off guard. I feel like I was trotting through life and, you know, everything was okay. I was pretty comfortable. I knew what everything was. And then you just kind of came up on the scene and I don't know, like, I feel like, you know, it's just a little bit too startling. I didn't seek this out. Why did this happen? And I think the fact that I'm even doing that, I feel like I'm leading more to the fact that this person's just asking way too much questions about this. I will tell you, for some people, and just bear with me because there's so much coming out, your person is actually gathering a lot of information on you. Your person has either made a lot of presumptions about you, or they're currently gathering information on you. I'm going to say for some as well too, and don't shoot the messenger, I just read what I see. That Four of Pentacles sitting next to that Empress could indicate that you are a lot to take on. Whether that be that you are a wife, you're a mother. I don't know if it's just that you're on a pedestal somehow, or you're in this person's eye above them somehow. Whether that be that it's like, I don't know, you make more money. Because the Empress is going to be an elevated, you know, that's a female in the card that is elevated, okay? I don't care if you're a man watching and you're watching for another man. It's the same thing with the Empress. Like, you're going to be elevated. The Empress is a major arcana. She's the only, well, aside from the High Priestess, but she sits on a throne, okay? And she is empowered. You know, she's just really in her space and knows who she is and just quite confident, you know, is just presents herself really well. But I feel like your person, you know, they could be gathering. So either they think they know a lot about you, and they're making presumptions. I mean, you could be the most down-to-earth person. You know, with the Empress, she is down-to-earth. I mean, she's sitting, her throne is in the middle of nature, okay? She's natural. She's sitting in there in a, like a, looks like a pajama gown, to be honest, you know, as opposed to like the other females in the deck. But it's just, I don't know. I don't know how to think about these two cards, because I feel like here, whatever presumptions they've made or however they've built you up in their head, it doesn't work to your advantage, to be honest, because I feel like here it pushes them more away. Now, for some of you, your person could be a little bit of a philanderer, or they have a family and they are very sexually charged by you, okay? We've got the Knight of Wands. This guy is a very horny guy, okay? Very. His hidden feelings, there is an aspect within this spread of a hidden feeling, an energy where it's like, I just want to ravish you. I'm not sharing that with you, but man, one night with you, like what I would do. Okay. This is also hidden, and that's, it's hidden. So it's coming up. Okay. Right now, I feel like your person is actually easy to probe through this reading. They're actually very easy to read. Because some people, I'm not going to lie, they will hide from me as the reader. Your person is just, I don't know, like, should they get the chance, to really divulge their feelings, oh my God, so much would come out. It'd be like diarrhea of the mouth, okay? So it'll be interesting to see what these cards say. But I just feel like here, and for some of you as well too, again, bear with me, there's so much coming out. You could have showed up with the Three of Pentacles in a crowded space or a workplace, and that also added to kind of the unexpectedness of it all. With the Tower, this is like monumental. There's just something about our meeting that was just, I don't know, it's awkward. And for some of you, you could be inquiring about a guy at work or a person at work, this stands in the way, okay? With this underneath, Seven of Cups, I don't like that card, Your person is completely like delusional with respect to you. What they think about you, what they think about the connection, what they think about like their movement, how to move. It's so over dramatic for me, that I feel like it works against, okay? So again, going back to the beginning of this spread, if you are very confused, not only that too, sorry, there's also like an energy here of someone acting stupid. I don't know if this person shows their sexually side to you too much when it's like, I'm the Empress, like, come correct, There could be something like that as well too. Like you are seeing, or if you are aware of something, you can definitely tell that they're attracted to you. But it's like, where's the substance, Where's the substance? So I feel like here, because this is a knight, we don't want knights. We want kings, okay? I don't know. This person doesn't know what to do with you or how to move or how to talk. I feel like if I was them, I feel like I'm aware that like every time I get near her or him or whatever, and I do like want to, make some sort of an advancement, I just act stupid. I do stupid things, Knight of Wands, he's a free spirit. He's just a little too free for me. And again, with the Empress, like, the Empress it's beauty, it's pure. You cannot step to an Empress in a lower vibrational energy of just sex, okay? She's not looking for that. She's looking for the real deal. She also is the divine feminine. So if you are clicking on this for someone who you feel is your divine masculine, he's got a ways to go, and he needs to, I feel like, get his sexually energy in check. That is ruling over him, okay? Why is the Ten of Cups here? Give me a second to look at this. This person, for some of you, could feel like they're infiltrating on a family, okay? There could be some of you who you have a family, and when this happened, it was just really off-putting, but they could also feel like this is kind of forbidden territory, and that I don't want to overstep or, infiltrate a family, okay? There could be also thoughts of this person too that are, the way they feel about this connection, like it could be all in their head. Your person contemplates a lot whether this is the real deal. There's aspects of them that they just don't believe it. So I feel like because the Ten of Cups it could be like a false sense of happiness, and maybe really just denying that whether you can make them happy or not. I don't think they believe it. I just don't. I think it's just they contemplate a lot of it, whether it's in their head. And that's where this Seven of Cups comes from. What's underneath it? Okay, we got a thinker here. We've got a King of Swords. We've got a thinker. What's underneath that? Okay. With the Magician as well too, we could have somebody here who is used to something different. Magician can be, a person who is just really good at wearing a false mask, okay? Operating in a particular way where they are just fooling everyone, okay? Maybe a player that could also, you know, reside here within this description. I don't know here. I don't know. I think they're a little taken aback by the feelings, and it's just a little bit off-putting because maybe they like it. They like their old ways. Again, I think your person is very consumed with, you know, SEXUALLY energy and wanting to kind of like just have that SEX and not commit, or I don't know. You raise the bar for that. You raised the bar. You're not messing with that, you know? If this is a boyfriend or a husband, there could be aspects of you wanting this person to step up, but also to, with the Knight of Wands energy, just falling short, feeling like they are ruining the relationship. They're creating a 10 of Cups where they might lose you one day. Yeah, they might. You know, way too charged in that, you know, way I've been talking about, and not getting more serious about this. So they do feel like maybe some, you know, where down the line, someone else might come in and scoop you up. You know, they could probably lose this connection to someone else with the Three of Pentacles, and maybe they're hanging on for dear life. But again, there's just a disconnect here. So they end up being more stupid than, you know, meeting you in your match, like head to head. So there could be some hidden feelings about that as well too, is that like, I'm beneath, I'm probably going to screw this up anyways. I'll probably just be, I don't know, lose her to someone else or him, who's more appropriately matched. Because I don't know, with the Knight of Wands, it's such a weak energy for me. You know, if someone is residing in that type of energy, I feel like here it's like lower chakras for some reason. That's just what I feel. Let's get into these cards. I want to channel messages from this person. What would this person say to pile 3 if they could? What are their hidden feelings? What would they want to express through this reading? What are their hidden feelings? You are always on my mind. Long distance. Okay. We've got on the bottom fights, arguments, and conflict. So I don't know if this is also, you know, them acting stupid, or they're kind of scared to get into a fight or an argument with you because they know you'd win. Okay. Again, I feel like there's an element of this person just like they have a stupid side. I don't know why I want to keep saying that. That will probably resonate with some person out there. I just feel like your person has a stupid side, you know, and could be a little terrified of you because you put them in their place as the Empress, you know, or maybe you kind of don't buy into kind of what they're selling, and it's just, you know, they're aware of that, you know, like, oh, this person doesn't think I'm cute the way I behave, stupid, when all these other harems did, you know, something along those lines. Give me more. I can't stop thinking about you. Okay, so there's a lot of thinking. Didn't I say with the 7 of Cups here, there's so much thinking that it's becoming delusional? This is what's going on. But all this thinking leads to nothing, which is interesting, you know? With that 2 of Swords sitting on top of it. It's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about this. I don't know. So if your person does act stupid or seems like, you know, it's like you're just watching them and it's like, what is wrong with you? Like, why can't you act properly? They're overthinking everything. Give me one more. I am becoming a better person. Okay. We do have here, I know that I crossed the line with you. So there could be something here where they've kind of dipped their toe and gotten a taste of where you're at mentally. And they're just like, oh, okay, again, Empress, this one's different. I'm not gonna be able to pull my crap with. But listen, the person I feel like in the background, they're trying to figure out something. I don't know that this is their conscious self. It could be their subconscious. But maybe they are learning how to be better. I don't know. Baby steps here, I feel like. Because again, they know they have to become a better person to be next to you or to sit next to you on that throne. They can't come with Knight of Wands energy. Okay. You want more. You want the whole enchilada. You don't want like this immature, person you kind of got to take care of or lead the way with. They need to move, ascend, step up to the plate, okay? So this was your reading, pile 3. Let me know what you thought, and thank you so much for watching. Okay, hello, pile 4. So before we begin, a couple things to note. If you liked anything about this reading, if you end up liking anything about this reading, or if it resonates, please consider liking the video, comment. I love reading your comments. But please also understand that this reading is not going to just resonate with you. This is a reading for thousands of people. It's not a private reading. So just take what resonates and leave the rest. And also understand that I am a reader who reads from the 5th dimension. So anything and everything can come through. Okay, so if you have an intention or an expectation to hear something positive, I would urge you to be careful with that. Just be quite open. And again, listen to the reading in its entirety, because you do not want to miss out on a message for you. Okay, let's get through. Let's get through to this now. Let's get into this. Pile 4. Let's channel pile 4's person. What are their hidden feelings? Bring forth what the viewer who is watching needs to know regarding their person, not what they want to know. And bring it forth in a very clear and direct way so that I, as the interpreter, can interpret it to them. Just want to get a good shuffle on my cards. Let's probe through to pile 4's person. What are their hidden feelings regarding them right now? Give me more on the 2 of Swords. Give me more on the 3 of Swords. Give me more on the 10 of Wands. And give me more on the King of Wands. Okay, we have something I feel like with this group. And just again, listen to the whole reading in its entirety. We're going to be drawing from other decks as well. We've got a lot of 10s here. I feel like in your person's mind, it's like, this is over before it starts. Either that, or it's very difficult. This is a very, very, very difficult situation between the 2 of you. Kind of interesting, though. You are each other's match, though. I will say that. We've got the 2 suits, Queen of Wands and King of Wands. And I think, to be honest, you are quite the match, as in you could go toe-to-toe with this person. Okay, they're a little terrified of that. Never did they think that they would stumble upon you, you know. Very happy to do what they were doing before, getting their way. I don't know, with the King of Wands. He likes to get his way. He thinks he's cute. He has his smile. He has his jokes. Bleh, I want to vomit. I don't know. I just feel like with the Queen of Wands, that's kind of what, you know, she would see through everything. You see right through him. He knows that. Because Queen of Wands, she represents truth. And you better believe you're not going to, like, mess with the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands will see your BS from 2 feet away. She's not going to blast you for it, but she'll see it. She'll see it. You know, you can't fool her. I feel like here, hidden feelings. Your person is actually defending, I feel like, their behavior. They defend their behavior, and I don't care who this is. I don't care if this is a crush. I don't care if this is a husband, a boyfriend, an ex. They defend themselves. They're in a state of mind where they're like, I did nothing wrong. I don't do anything wrong. I don't do nothing wrong. This is kind of sad because I feel like there hasn't been a monumental moment where the person has realized that they have a lot of ways about them that really don't work for them. So it's like I'm my own worst enemy, because especially if you can't see it, it's just like when you admit anything, admitting is the first step. Okay, so I feel like here, your person could be very responsible for whatever is going down between the two of you. I don't know that I feel like it's you. And I feel like the person also is quite, I feel like, in a space where they know you've kind of closed the chapter on this, or you've energetically left. They can feel your energy and that you've left. You're like tired, you're done, you're fed up with their antics. And you're just like in a space where, I don't know, they don't feel like there's any way to come back from it. Now, with the Three of Swords sitting underneath them, there's faking, I feel like, going on, because I feel like we present ourselves like the sun, but underneath it's the Three of Swords. So that is pain, that is suffering. I don't know. This guy is really good though. Whoever your person is, they're good. They're real good. They're like a master at like, you know, just keeping this thing going. But, you know, hiding, you know, emotion, hiding like it's not happening. And it's interesting as well too, because I feel like with the Ten of Wands and the Justice card, it's like, I had a chance here, you know, I had a chance here to do something right, but I didn't. So I don't know what this person did to you. I feel like for some people who are watching, it could be really, really nasty, really nasty. And I feel like with the Justice card, it's like, they do feel like sometimes they think about, you know, wronging whatever this is, or stepping up to the plate, or doing the right thing with the Justice. But I don't know, something falls short for me. I give up in the process of it, and I don't go forward. I think your person, they think you think they're toxic. They think you don't want anything to do with them. You don't like them. You don't see them. Maybe they also feel like they've hurt you. They're aware they've hurt you. We do have the card of the Eight of Cups. So for some of you, this person has been gone for a while. This has died. This has fell flat, like dropped like a hot cake, okay, real quick. Or maybe it's been like something that has just really died, fizzled out. You know, with the Death card, yeah, okay, transformation. I don't feel like that in this case though, you know. Your person though, I feel like is going through a transformation, but I don't feel like it's the two of you together. I feel like it's them walking away from a transformation. So maybe this connection could have transformed them in a positive way, or I don't know what way, you know, you'll have to fill in the blanks, but they chose to walk away. They feel like they did whatever they could do. And they chose to walk away. It's like, well, I did my part. I did what I could. Again, your person is their own worst enemy. They don't see any fault in what they do at all. But I will tell you, they're a little intimidated by you. They're intimidated because, again, you can see right through them. This facade, this BS that they pull, it can't work with you. And it's uncomfortable for them. Very uncomfortable. They want to be able to kind of put on their charm. And listen, for some of you, your person could be married and you were not about that. You were not about that. Absolutely not. You were like, absolutely not. You know, so again, like just fill in the blanks, because there's just, it's quite the character. Your person's quite the character. Big ego. I feel like it really needs to come back down to planet Earth a bit, and see their faults. But I will tell you though, in the background, they do have feelings sometimes that poke out at them as far as wronging this right. But whether they go through with it, I don't know. Because I feel here, they've been toxic towards you. I don't know what they did. Again, this is a general reading. It's going to be tailored person to person. But I feel like for them, they're aware of like nasty things they tried to do to you, you know? And I don't know what the Justice, this could also be, I feel like a conscience. There's a conscience that plagues them it haunts them what they did to you. You'd be shocked to hear that, I bet you, you know? Because maybe for some of you, your person is quite arrogant, you know? The way they even come back or the way they were trying to deal with you in the past, it was just so, when you look back at it, it is just so arrogant. So arrogant, you know? And again, with the Queen of Wands. Now, the interesting thing about the Queen of Wands too is like, you know, there could be a truth that this person wants to speak. So if they have not expressed their feelings to you, they would love nothing more to kind of bring out this truth, but something stops them. And it could be with the Five of Pentacles that they just don't want to look weak. They don't want to look weak. It's weak for them. They've never really, you know, said sorry to anybody or apologized or really stepped up into their like manhood to really be the bigger person, to let the ego go and just say like, you know what, this was my part to play. Because with the Justice, this is fairness as well too. So let's be fair, right? This is also, I feel like, coming into play here. It attacks them, is the fairness of it. Whether they'll act on it or not, I don't know. I just feel like with the Two of Swords, I'm dead set, stopped in my tracks because I just don't want to look weak. I don't want to feel that. Your person could have a lot of demons in their closet regarding stuff like that. You know, looking vulnerable, rejection, all of that stuff, okay? You know, I have to say, this may not, you know, I'm going to interject here, but I have to say it's quite sad that as a population, we haven't done a better job with looking at ourselves, you know, and I'm talking about everybody, you know, like when you start to notice that something's not right, or you have a block with something, or you're being triggered by something, why are you not immediately getting to the bottom of that? You know, you need to do that. That's how you ascend. That's how you break through things. It's not kind of going around it. It's going through it. You got to go through things, you know, to kind of clear that up, to detox it, to get rid of it, to move on. Your person holds on to a lot, okay? I'm going to jump into these cards. I want to get like a message from them on their hidden feelings towards you. Hidden feelings coming from pile 4. Hidden feelings. What are their hidden feelings for pile 4? I feel like I can't give you what you need. No SHIT. They cannot. This is not that they feel like it. This is the truth, okay? I've read now on this person. You know, even though you guys are the same suit, this is like, again, potential. They have the potential to be, you know, meeting you where you're at. But are they there yet? I don't know, okay? Let's get more. Destiny is taking us down different paths. I feel empty without you. So the person feels empty energetically. Even if you didn't know this person for very long, just having you around, or, you know, even in their DMs, it gave them a sense of completeness because, again, you were a big deal. You were a big deal. They feel like that. You know, you weren't, you know, average or like everybody else, or I don't know, dull. You were interesting. But these two cards here are just expressing that it's almost like a giving up, to be honest, as well, too. I feel like this person has given up. And that's what the Eight of Cups could be for some of you. Maybe you really have like already separated, you know, and gone, you know, this is a years in the making thing. Maybe you haven't talked to this person in a long time. It's with the Eight of Cups, they've moved on. They're trying to move on, but they didn't feel like they could give you what you needed. Absolutely not. There was no way. You were just too grandiose, okay? Let's get 2 cards from this deck as to kind of what their hidden feelings are. Finding out the truth crushed me. I feel you leaving me behind. I bury myself in work to forget you. Okay, so some people are really trying to actively, again, with the sun, maybe chase things that are not, you know, the right thing to chase, but it is what it is. I don't know what this finding out the truth crushed me is about. It could be for some of you out there. Maybe it's a truth about them. Maybe you kind of gave them the truth, because this is a big, you know, truth is a big deal within this pile, you know, with that Queen of Wands. Maybe you gave it to them. Maybe you even didn't just say anything. It was just your actions that kind of showed them who they really were. Okay. But I did say here that they feel like you've energetically left them. They don't feel like you anymore. It bothers them. They want to feel that. I feel like this person also, to some degree, was also getting a lot of benefits off of your energy. And I feel like I'm seeing like energetic vampire here, where having you in their life, it boosted them, but not in the way that they should have felt. So this was a boost to the ego, something along those lines. And now that they feel like you're leaving them behind, they feel empty. They feel empty. But that's what they're supposed to be looking at. That's what they're meant to look at. Like, where are you at? Why do you feel empty? Look at that and fix that, you know? Find yourself, love yourself, act authentic, you know? Etc., etc. I could go on for days. So this was your reading from pile 4. Let me know what you thought. Leave a comment, like the video. I love reading your comments, and I wish you all the best, guys. Take care.